Alright, so today we're going to clean our transmission. I'm going to use heavy duty oven cleaner to get as much grease off of it as we can. First step, we got to plug our holes. That's for your axle. You got one on each side. I went ahead and plugged the other side, but I'll show you how I did this one. All we do is we take a rag and we'll ball it up, shove it in that hole as much as we can. Like so. And we take a piece of plastic, shove it in there, and now we're ready to go. We'll just spray it down, let it soak, and then we'll rinse it off. You bastard. It's always a good tip to use air to blow out any water after you rinse off your motor, your tranny, anything. You don't want any water inside of this thing. Another thing I like to do is to get some of these scrapers. You use them for body putty, but they work wonders for getting in little tiny crevices that you can't really get out with a brush. But be careful, but take your knife and cut them in little slivers. I got different forms, different sizes, and basically I'll use those to clean out any excess grease that I couldn't get out with the water or the oven cleaner, and I can't really reach with my contact pads. So I'll take these and get as much of it out as I can, hit it with some brake clean, just get it as clean as possible for when we paint it, it'll look better and it'll stick better. Alright, there it is. It's looking pretty clean. Now it does look a little different because the oven cleaner, when you use it on here, it actually does change the color of the casting just a little bit. And I'll spray that down with probably acetone. Use some acetone and a rag. Clean that all up. Make sure it's all the dirt and the rest of the stuff's off of it, and it's good and clean for paint to here. But I'm gonna go ahead and take all the brackets off and fill the hole up again with plastic. Anything I don't want painted, I'll go ahead and tape up. And then I have to run to the store and get the paint that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the same paint that I used on my engine. If you can't remember the video from last time, it's right there. Engine enamel, Dupli-Color, aluminum. Now I'm actually going to paint this transmission that color, but the brackets I'm going to take off and paint them black. Just to add a little bit of touch to it, kind of break up the monotonous of that aluminum color. So go ahead and do that, get to the store, and then get my paints that I need, take all the brackets off, and go ahead and start spraying those, and then we'll start putting it back together. Well, we got all the brackets off. Now I started my first coat. I just did a real light spray for now. We'll let that dry a little bit, and then we'll spray a little bit more, but it's looking pretty good. Like I said, I took all the brackets off. I'll have to redo them black, but working on the tranny right now. Alright, there it is. It's all finished. It's painted, been heated, baked. Even has a clear coat on it. Looks pretty good. All that left is now is to finish the brackets, put those on, Loctite them down. I'm going to replace the seals for the axles, but that'll be another video. I'll show you guys how to do that. And same thing with the brackets. Brackets are going to be painted and put back on the transmissions on another video. This is probably going to be it for this one. So like, comment, subscribe for more content.